Right. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Chickens on the Loose podcast. And we are live on location in Chesterfield. And in today's podcast, we'll be talking about the post-match Notts County game, the pre-match Chesterfield game, the weather forecast, the latest Bradford City news, if we shout about, vent about anything, and also what's on your plate. So let's get straight into it, shall we? We have got Mark, who is a Notts County fan. Mark, what was your thoughts on the Notts County game? Are you there, Mark?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mute on the two things. Yeah, I thought it was a really good game actually. No side did enough to win it. I mean, you could have won it at the end, right at the end, but I think a draw was a fair result.
And what was your thoughts, basically, away fan coming to Bradford? What was your thoughts on the ground and stuff like that and other stuff?
It was an all right ground. Getting there was a bit of a pain, but it was fine.
And apart from the what's his name? The Modric, what's his name? The guy who scored for you.
The Goldrick wonder goal.
Yeah, that goal there. I was say I saw that and it was an absolute belter of a goal from him.
It was, and he's got that in his locker, and if you give him enough space, he's always going to try and do that anyway.
So I'm hoping other people do join. I'm waiting for Haru to join, so hopefully Haru will be here in the next couple of minutes. If you are listening on TikTok, please like and share, and hopefully get questions in for the panel. So, Mark, have you got anything else you want to talk about the Notts County game?
Not really. I could moan about the referee, but he was okay, I suppose.
Okay. I really do hope some other people join. And as we are live podcast, Liverpool have just scored to make it 1-0 Liverpool in the 75th minute. And just like that, Mr. Haru arrives. How's it going, Haru? Yep, just saying, because we're a live podcast at the minute, Haru, Liverpool have just scored 1-0. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold's just scored for Liverpool. So, yeah, Alexander-Arnold has scored for Liverpool 1-0 on the 76th minute, and that's in the Premier League. But forget about the Premier League, it's all about the League too. So, Haru, what was your thoughts on the Notts County game?
My thoughts on the Notts County game, we both played well, obviously, attacking and defending wise, obviously. Obviously, we discussed this on TikTok Live before. Obviously, it ended in a 1-1 draw. Obviously, we were both giving a shit to each other on TikTok. Obviously, that Bradford were going to win, that Notts County were going to win. Both sides showed very good football that night. But honestly, I was hoping for a win. I was really wanting a win from that game because that would have pushed us big time. But fair and all, Notts County, obviously, you cannot deny David McGoldrick's goal, where we're out of the box, whipped it into top corner. I'm pretty sure the top corner, but I can't deny that goal. That was an absolutely amazing goal that was by Notts County. And luckily enough, David McGoldrick was to score it, obviously. If it wasn't for that, we would have won 1-0, 100%. But obviously, you can't. Obviously, we didn't mark McGoldrick. Obviously, he got his space, and when you know that McGoldrick, when he gets his space and he gets the ball, he whips it in, and that's what he did on the Thursday night. Everything else was that we played in the second half. We looked extremely exhausted playing against Notts County. We were defending most of the time. Obviously, ever since Kieran Kelly scored, I want to say it's like in the 50th minute or something like within the 50th minute mark, or a little bit between 50 and 60 minutes. Ever since then, we have just been on defense, and that's taken me back to Carlisle's second leg in the playoff semi-finals, where Mark Hughes would just absolutely just go on defensive in the second half. Graham's doing the same thing, like what he did at Swindon away. He needs to stop doing that, playing defensive when we go 1-0 up or anything like that. We need to stop playing defensive. Like, don't get me wrong, defensive play is good, but we need to attack more. When we get our chances, we're not securing them into spots. That's all I've got to say about the Notts County game.
Okay, and if you could just waffle on for a minute, Haru, for me, because I'm just trying to find something amusing.
Not a problem. Not a problem, obviously. We've had, what was it? We had a little bit of banter between Notts County fans and us. Jata's hat-trick. I wonder where that went.
Right. So there's nothing... Yep, so there's nothing on the TNA article as anything, so we're down to basics again. So Chesterfield versus Bradford City live tomorrow on Sky Sports at 3:00, and the referee is Scott Jackson, and he's had 14 appearances in League 2. He's dished out 57 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 1 red, 2 penalties. In League 1, he's had 7 appearances, 26 yellow cards, 1 second yellow again, 2 red cards, no penalties. In the EFL Trophy, he's had 4 appearances, 18 yellow cards, no second yellows, 1 red, 1 penalty. In the National League, he's had 2 appearances, 12 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. In the FA Cup, he's had 1 appearance, 9 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. In the EFL Cup, he's had 1 appearance, 3 yellow cards, no second yellows, no penalties, and no reds. Altogether, he's had 29 appearances, 125 yellow cards, 2 second yellows, 3 reds, and 3 penalties. So you probably can tell what will happen tomorrow. So, Haru, what is your thoughts on the game tomorrow
against Chesterfield? Obviously, I was discussing this with Mark on TikTok earlier. Obviously, when we played Chesterfield at Valley Parade before Christmas time, we smashed them out of the park. We beat them with the amazing away crowd of Chesterfield fans. With tomorrow's game, it's gonna be tricky. Obviously, against the past 2 games, we have lost and drawn. We've lost against Swindon. We drew against Notts County. That's gonna put me in my head in a tricky spot, and obviously with a lot of other Bradford fans will be thinking the same. Obviously, with us, we have drawn 2, lost 2, and won 1. As of Chesterfield have won 2, drawn 2, and lost 1. Obviously, Chesterfield currently in 9th, we're currently in 3rd. We need these 3 points to push us up. Fingers crossed for first place, obviously, if all the scores do go in our favour tomorrow. But with Chesterfield, they are a good side. Honestly, they are a good side. They will be getting playoffs this season, no doubt about it, 100%. But obviously with me, I think it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be 50-50. We will probably do the same thing. We go 1-0 up or something like that. We just push on defensive. That's what we'll probably do. And we can't do that, obviously. We want to win against Chesterfield tomorrow. Fingers crossed, take the 3 points up. But all in all, I'm pretty sure I want to say a win, but honestly, in my head and in my heart, it's taking me more towards a draw, and I don't want to say that, obviously. I'm going to say Bradford win 2-0 against Chesterfield tomorrow. It's going to be a really tricky game for the Bantams.
And I'm thinking it's going to be... I'm going to go 1-0 Bradford. Mark, we'll get you in on this. What do you think the Bradford City score will be tomorrow?
I think it'll be 3-1 Chesterfield. I can see you scoring in the first half, but as Aru said, I think Alexander will go defensive in the second half, and Chesterfield are a good second half side. They put 2 past knots in the second half.
Because we're live on location, for one time only, Haru, we've got sound effects are back. So, Mark, this is for you. And shocking. Harley, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So what's your score Our predictions for the Bradford City Chesterfield game.
I'm going to go a 2-1 to Bradford City.
Yep, so sound effects are back, and don't worry, these features are going to be used really heavily today. So, yeah, with Bradford City, I think they're going to win like 1-0. So hopefully that happens, and hopefully Bradford climb up the league table. So, moving on now to the weather forecast for the game, because we're running thin on stuff. So the weather forecast today, also we say tomorrow, at Chesterfield in Derbyshire, when it decides to work, is, surprise, surprise, it's going to absolutely pee it down tomorrow. So the sun rises at 5:53 and will set at 17 minutes past 8. And it's going to be between 8 degrees. And when the game kicks off at 3 o'clock, it's been peeing it down with heavy rain. So see what happens there. And it's going to be 10 degrees. So if you are coming to the Chesterfield game, wrap up warm, bring a coat, because it's going to absolutely sail it down. Right, moving on now to some other games. So, score prediction time for Newport Walsall. And I think, and hopefully Newport win that 2-0. Haru, your score prediction for the Newport game?
Newport, just remind me what the fixture was again, Johnny. Newport versus who?
Walsall.
Walsall, obviously Walsall 4 and Newport are way below in 18th. Walsall drawing 3, losing 2 out of their last 5 matches. Obviously having a bottling it at the moment. Obviously a bit back there where they were first place in the league. Obviously ever since Bradford defeated them 3-0 at Valley Parade, they have been in a downward spiral. Obviously with Newport, they've lost 3, drawn 2 out of their last 5 matches, currently in 18th place, 48 points. With that, it's going to be a tricky one, because Walsall need to win this game, and obviously we, as Bradford City fans, we need Walsall to lose. So we don't get knocked out of automatic, because if we do lose tomorrow and Walsall win tomorrow, that's us out of automatic, unfortunately. But so, I'm going to go for, here, a Newport County win of 1-0 to Newport County, actually. Walsall will bottle it, like they always do.
I agree with you there. Mark, same to you. Newport Walsall score, what do you reckon it'll be?
I think Newport will win this one 3-0.
I think Newport are going to win it 3-0. Harley?
I'm going to go a 1-0 to Newport County.
I think that goes on too long.
Yeah.
Right, and we'll go straight to Harley on this one. Accrington Stanley Carlisle, what's your score predictions?
My score prediction for Accrington for Carlisle United, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Carlisle United.
I think it's going to be 1-0 Accrington Stanley. Haru?
First off, I just want to say, Harley, thanks for beating Port Vale the other night with that 4-2 win? Or 4-3 win? But amazing.
It was a 3-2 win to Carlisle United.
3-2, that's it. But obviously Carlisle, who were in 23rd in the league, and Accrington, who had 21st in the league. Carlisle obviously winning 3, losing 2 out of their last 5 matches, and Accrington drawing 2, losing 2, and winning 1 out of their last 5 matches. 21st versus 23rd, and obviously Carlisle do need to win this game tomorrow, because this could put them out of the relegation battle. This could basically make them think
we've got to win.
that they could survive relegation here. So, you know what? I'm going to be nice today. I'm going to say Carlisle 2, Accrington Stanley 1.
Mark, score prediction for Accrington Stanley Carlisle.
I'm going Accrington Stanley 3, Carlisle 4, 7-goal thriller.
Ooh. Barrow Tranmere. I think Barrow are going to win 2-0. Barrow, I think. Haru?
You said Barrow versus Tranmere. Jeez, that happened again. Obviously, Barrow 15th, Tranmere 22nd. Tranmere winning 2, losing 2, and drawing 1 draw in their last 5 matches. Barrow 1 loss, 2 draws, and 2 wins in their last 5 matches. Currently 15th is Barrow and 22nd is Tranmere. This is going to be a tough one because obviously Tranmere, if they lose this, and if Carlisle basically win this could potentially move the slots for a relegation battle. Obviously, Barrow, I'm going to say Barrow's going to do it here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Barrow 3, Tranmere Rovers 1.
Harley?
I'm going to go a 1-1 draw. A 1-1 draw.
So you think it's going to be a 1-1?
Yeah, a 1-0 draw.
Ooh. Nope. Mark?
I'm going to go 0-0 draw.
What can I use for 0-0? What's this one? Oh, that's a shocker. What about... Oh, that goes on for too long. Yeah, it's going to be close, innit? Crew, MK Dons. I think Crew are going to win that 2-0. Haru?
Right, did you say MK franchise, did you say, Johnny?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't tell him about the full title, did I? Yeah. Crew versus MK franchise.
Right, so Crew 11th, MK franchise 19th. Obviously, MK Dons losing 4 and drawing 1 out of their last 5 matches. They have been on a downward spiral for some reason. Crew Alexandra losing 3, winning 1 and drawing 1 out of their last 5 matches. It's going to be an easy, do you know what? I won't even say easy game. It's going to be a pretty tough game coming close to the end of the season because MK Dons could slip here and drop points. Honestly, MK Dons could, obviously, like what Mark said on the TikTok Live, it could probably be, MK Dons could slip into a relegation battle now. So I'm going to, do you know what? Let's make it happen, Crew. I'm going to say Crew 2, MK Dons 0.
Harley?
I'm going to go a 1-0 win to Crew Alexander. I really want Crew to win because I'm a Carlisle fan and I want MK Dons to start getting beaten after. If the other teams around the bit where we are, just want Carlisle United just to stay out of, get out of relegation zone. So I'm going to go a 1-0 Crew.
Mark?
I'm going 3-0 Crew.
Ooh. Then we have got Doncaster, Colchester. And as a Bradford fan, obviously I'll be becoming a Colchester fan tomorrow. So I'm hoping Colchester will win. I'm going to go 1-0. Haru?
Right. Obviously, it's 2nd place Doncaster versus 7th place Colchester United. Doncaster drawing 3 and winning 2 out of their last 5 matches. Colchester losing 1, drawing 2, winning 2 out of the last 5 matches. Colchester obviously 7th. It's going to be a tough game. Obviously, we want Doncaster to lose. As Bradford fans, we want them to lose because they'll just drop points down. It's going to be a tough game. We want in Colchester to win. I'm going to be a Colchester fan tomorrow alongside with Johnny, or I should say Jeff. But I'm hoping it's fingers crossed, knock on wood, that Colchester smashed Doncaster out of the park with a 2-0 victory to Colchester United, because Doncaster, if they win, oh, what can we do about that? But yeah, I'm going to go with Colchester 2, Doncaster 1, actually, yeah.
Harley,
I'm gonna go.
what's your Doncaster?
A 2-0 win to Doncaster Rovers. You're probably thinking, why does he want Doncaster to win? I just want Doncaster to win just because I want that tight table at the top just to be interesting. And if Bradford City win, means that the table is like still, the points are still like nothing can end. It's been a tight season this season, and I just want Doncaster to win.
Mark? Right, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. Right, so we got to, I think, Colchester. I think Colchester are going to win that 2-0. Haru, what did you say?
I've already said it on X. I think we left it at Mark, and then Mark. Then after that, we went dead.
So, Mark, what's your predictions?
On the Doncaster game, I'll go 3-0 Doncaster.
You're going to go 3-0 Doncaster. Robbie's joining. So, Robbie, what's your thoughts on the Doncaster-Colchester game? What's your score prediction?
2-2.
Gillingham, I think Gillingham are going to win 2-0. Haru?
Gillingham versus Wimbledon, obviously, with Gillingham 17th in the league, drawn for one out of the last 5 matches, and with Wimbledon, they are currently 5th in the league, 3 draws, 1 loss, and 1 win in the last 5 matches. I'm going to say Wimbledon's going to win this, and as much as I don't want them to win this game, but I'm pretty sure Wimbledon are going to win it because it is away. But then again, Gillingham are good at home. So, do you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go for a 2-all draw.
Mark?
I'm going to go 1-0 Gillingham win.
Then we've got Harrogate, Fleetwood. I think Fleetwood are going to win that 1-0. Mark?
Fleetwood 2-0.
Haru?
Fleetwood versus Harrogate Town. Harrogate play at home. 20th versus 14th. Obviously, Harrogate drawn 3, lost 1, and won 1 in the last 5 matches. Fleetwood won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1 in the last 5 matches. I'm going to say Fleetwood will take this win, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Fleetwood because it'll be a tough game for them. Obviously, Harrogate don't want to drop points, but I'm pretty sure Fleetwood will take this with a last-minute winner, actually.
Haru? Sorry, Robbie?
1-0 Harrogate.
Then we've got Morecambe, Salford. Relegation if Salford lose. So if Morecambe lose, so I think Salford are going to win that. Then we've got 3-0 Salford. Mark?
3-1 Salford.
Haru?
Morecambe versus Salford. Salford 10th, Morecambe last place in the league, which is 24th. Morecambe play at home, so it's 3 losses for Morecambe in the last 5 matches and 2 wins for the last 5 matches. Salford 3 draws, 1 win and 1 loss in the last 5 matches. I'm going to say Morecambe will be putting pressure on now because they want to, because obviously they're going to get relegated, aren't they, at this rate? But you know what? I'm pretty sure Salford will take it home in the end with a 1-0 victory to Salford City.
Robert?
I'll go with a cheeky 1-0 win, Salford.
And a massive game for Mark. Notts County, Cheltenham. I think Cheltenham are going to win. I'm going to go 1-0 Cheltenham.
I think Notts County are going to win by 5 goals to 1.
Ooh.
We play well against Cheltenham at home. We've got a good record.
By yourself, Haru?
Notts County, obviously they play at home, so it's number 6 versus number 16 in the league. Obviously, Notts County have won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1 in the last 5 matches. Most recent match was Bradford City away at Valley Parade. Cheltenham have lost 3, won once and drawn once in the last 5 matches. Do you know what? Just out of spite, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to say it will be a tough game. Don't get me wrong, it will be a tough game because Notts County need the points. They need to win this game, obviously. But I'm going to go for Cheltenham 3, Notts County 0.
We've had Doctor Who on TikTok thinking it's going to be 1-0 Cheltenham. And Mr. Emotional Man thinking it's going to be 3-0 Cheltenham. Robbie?
2-0 Notts County.
And Port Vale Grimsby. I really hope Grimsby do us a favour and win 2-0. Mark?
I think Grimsby are going to win 3-0.
Haru?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Big game for Grimsby. Obviously, Grimsby will be playing away at Vale Park, so we'll go for Port Vale. First place versus 8th place in the league. Port Vale have won 4, lost 1 out of the last 5 matches. Obviously, recently been to Carlisle United in a 3-2 defeat. Grimsby have won 2, drawn once, and lost 2 out of the last 5 matches. We're gonna obviously Port Vale on 76, Grimsby on 66. We're gonna need Grimsby to pull it out over here. We need them to reach deep into their hats and pull this win out. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win to Grimsby, but obviously it's gonna be a tough game. Obviously, we need Port Vale to drop points. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, that Grimsby will beat Port Vale with a 2-0 victory.
Robert?
I'll go with 2-0 Vale.
And it's not showing up on the list there, but Swindon, Bromley. Swindon are doing all right recently, so I think Swindon are going to. I'm going to say 2-0 Swindon. Mark?
I want to go the same as you, 2-0 Swindon.
Haru?
Swindon 12th versus Bromley in the 13th. Obviously, why is it Swindon away or is it Swindon at home?
Swindon at home.
Swindon play at home, so so far it's 1 defeat and 4 wins out of the last 5 matches. Swindon have got the form back, obviously. With Bromley, it is 2 defeats, 1 draw, and 2 wins. Obviously, Bromley in the Football League, they have absolutely smashed it out of the park with the Football League. Because is this their first time being in the Football League, if I'm correct?
Yes.
Yeah. 13th for their first season in League 2 Football League in total. That is very good, because normally at the start of the season I thought they would go straight back down to the National League in my head from the start of the season. But Swindon have got their form. They have been winning matches. They obviously defeated Bradford 5-4 at Swindon away when they played at home. Swindon. Obviously, Swindon are doing amazing by far. So I don't see Bromley winning this. I do see Swindon winning this and doing another 4-0 win to Swindon Town. I can see that happening. Maybe even more. But I'm going to go with Swindon 4, Bromley 0.
So Jordan on target thinks it's to be 3-0 Swindon. Mr. Emotion, oh no, Ryan thinks it's to be 2-2. Yeah, Mr. Emotional Man thinks it's to be 3-1. Robert?
2-0 Swindon.
And I know you've just joined, Robbie. We were originally on X, but then we've just had technical difficulties galore, like normal. So, what was your thoughts on the Notts County game?
Solid point. Can't go wrong, can't go right. Pretty even game, to be honest with you. Both teams had chances. Ref not too bad. Yeah, solid point. It's helped us out at that point as well. Got to roll on to Monday.
And what's your thoughts on tomorrow's game?
Good luck. No, I think we'll show up. I think Kelly won't be in the starting 11, so it'll be nice to see who he puts in. Yes, go from there, see how it goes.
So then, moving on to the latest Bradford City news. I just need to get it up actually. When I find it. So we've had an Argentina superfan who basically, since he's been over Bradford City winning stuff like that, but he goes back to Argentina and he's under the known name as BCFC Latman, and he does goals and stuff like that. So he's basically a well-known person. So people have set a GoFundMe up, and basically I think it's £1,500 have been raised. So he'll be coming back to watch the last couple of games. So I'm just saying, well done everybody who's donated to that, and hopefully we make PCFC Latman
Return to
welcome. Yeah, Valley Parade. Right. Do a shout out, vent about anything. Mark?
Not really.
Haru?
Honestly, at this moment in time, obviously, do you know what? Nothing. Honestly, nothing. Oh, hang on, one thing. At the Notts County game, whoever that knob was that launched that set off that pyro in B block of the cop. Why? That is just stupid. A red pyro as well. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, ooh. In Bradford City's history, if you're a Bradford fan and you know the history with the Bradford City Fire, why on earth bring a pyro to Valley Parade and rip it off and let the pyro go? Because bear in mind, we had a lot of obviously City fans who were there at the fire. Obviously, a lot of people did go get angry about the fight, about the pyro. Because why? Honestly, why? Because obviously, Stewart, as soon as he saw the pyro, it kicked him out straight away. The guy was with his young son as well. I know one of my friends, when I was up there doing the banner with all the other City fans, one of my mates who was near the drums obviously saw this, went to the guy and started going off on him, full on mad at him about the pyro. Then one of the stewards came up, got the guy and kicked him out of the stadium. He's most likely going to get a match ban and probably criminal charges probably for bringing a banned item into the stadium, which is a pyro. Obviously, I know somebody set off a pyro outside the ground on the way to the ground. But still, you do not bring pyros to Valley Parade because of that certain history that we have. Never in a million years I would thought some fan would be that stupid. One of our own fans would be that stupid enough to bring a pyro at the home ground and set it off. That's absolutely ridiculous. I hope he's banned. Honestly, I hope he's banned. That's all I've got to speak about now for rants.
Yeah, agree with Haru. The club obviously had the disaster, and fans who are stupid enough to bring pyros and stuff into the ground should basically get banned. He should get banned for bringing that in, and I think he will get banned. He'll probably get a 3-year ban. So if Bradford City do go up, he will be missing the rest of the season and a couple more seasons after that if he gets found guilty. Robbie, have you got to chat about anything?
I'll mention some, but I don't want to chat about it. The halftime message what went up, everyone saw all over social media. Just grow up, basically. Same with the pyro. No need for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, agree with you on them both, Robbie.
Yeah, Robbie.
Right, what's on your plate, Mark? What are you having for your tea?
Oh, I had a roast chicken salad.
Did you have it dry? Did you have any sauce on it?
No, I had salad cream.
Haru?
Honestly, no idea, mate. No idea. I'm going to find out after the podcast what I'm going to have to eat.
And Robbie?
Probably a cheeky takeaway later on.
Happy days. So obviously, Haru, I'm going to come and see you in a bit at some point when I've edited this podcast. I'm going to say thanks for coming along, everybody. I'll probably be back in a bit. Obviously, do a bit of editing, but if you do like what you're hearing, Chickens on the Loose podcast and all podcast services. Small Facebook page, Up the Chickens on Facebook. Come and join us. We do Golden Goal every year and Super 6 every match. Just give us a follow on social media and wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Sorry about the technical issues. Going forward, I think it might just be going out on TikTok only. Seems a bit better on TikTok. Thanks a lot for everybody coming along. Thanks for Robbie, Haru and Mark. Good night.